G'day and welcome to the 2018 Vic Open coverage. My name is Oscar Feldberg and I'm joined again by Darren Stay-Smith.
Hey everyone, how are ya?
Good, and we're out at the Ruffey Lake course in Doncaster and we're going to check out the final 9 of the Men's Pro Open. It's a good battle.
It is a good battle. Some really exciting shots are played on this one. I can't wait to watch it, to be honest.
Yeah, and we've got some great players on the card. Paddy Robinson from Geelong, Jazz from Geelong, got Jazz last year's winner.
Yeah, Jarrath Sweetten in fine form and on a new sponsorship with Lat64. Simon Feasey from New Zealand, RPM disc fame. And Chris Finn, no slouch himself from WA.
So Paddy's got a bit of a lead, but Feasey and Jarrath are hanging around. We're starting on hole 1 here. What are we doing?
Hole 1, we've got a massive channel of tall trees that you can throw through, you can fly over, you can take your chances going low. This hole played quite hard. It's a par 4. Played at 4.4 this weekend, so not the easiest par 4 going. One of the harder ones score-wise for the weekend. We'll see what these Open boys can do.
These guys have the power certainly to get down there in one shot, so the Eagles there if they really rip on it.
So yeah, first up we've got Paddy on the tee box with the lead. We'll see what he can do here. Cool. Eagle eye.
Some shot tracking there, thanks to Ryan Budge.
Yeah, so Paddy's actually ended up high in that last tree, which is not really an issue for you for your next shot. He would have wanted to get past that all for sure.
If you do hit these trees, I don't know what it is about them, but your disc is basically never coming out. Bit of a cut roll from Feasey, but that's pretty good. Being over in that open side
out
of the fairway.
wide on either side is actually a pretty good option. You get a good look to the basket from there. Local heartthrob Jarrath Sweetten on the tee box. Let's see what he's got.
He's going big flex shot.
Whoa,
He's got the height on that, but that's flipping.
That's a massive rip. He's going to want that to come back, and he did not.
Just held that turnover and never fought out of it.
That was a mash, though. That went a long way.
That easily would have been pin high if it had fought out of that. Chris Finn. See what he can do. Again, play going high. If it makes it over these trees, it'll be alright. Does so.
Yeah, he's in a good spot there. He'll have a good look up the left side of the trees.
I feel like it's almost better on this hole to just get out of the avenue.
I agree. That was my play every time here. Simon's playing the spike hyzer just straight to the basket from where he was. He's done well.
Yeah.
That's ended up about 6-8 meters from the basket.
Jazz from his OB.
Wow.
Just, I think, a tomahawk out of there. But
that's a really great shot from where he was. He's done
right
very
out.
well.
Yeah, that's rolled
wow.
right up inside the circle.
What a shot.
Well done. Paddy's having to go to a knee here, but I think he's going wide rim driver as well, and he gets going for the skip. And he's also ending up inside the circle.
He's done
nice
very
shot.
well there. I actually was in that same spot and did not have the same result. Unfortunately.
Go lefty skip shot?
That's why I'm an amateur. Chris with the unsightly kick off the high last tree towards the basket. He'll be looking for maybe a birdie cleanup from about 18 meters away.
Oh, he gave that a great run.
That was inches from in as well. Really
Just
good run.
Caught the nubs and couldn't hang on to that one.
The nubs.
Jazz from about 8 meters. Looking for a good start here.
Yeah, well saved. So he's made an OB par
Yeah.
save, which is a great result from where he was.
Feasey looking to capitalize. Played the hole well.
I do enjoy Simon's putting style. It's the first time I've seen it in real life. It's very nonchalant,
It's so casual, but
but it comes in hot and heavy, that's for sure.
it never looks like it's going to miss.
Yeah, great putt by Paddy as well. Calm, cool, collected for the birdie as well.
Chris just to clean up here.
Oh,
And the nubs are not kind to him again.
He'd want that one back. He wanted a par on this hole for sure. So Chris is taking a bogey.
So Paddy and Feasey pushing their scores. Still 3 shots in it. We're on hole 2. A little bit blurry vision here, but we're making our way up. And this is kind of the route that most of these guys will be playing, up the right side of this par 4. It's a short par 4, but it's uphill and protected green by these 4 trees at the end here.
Well, we got some puppy interference here. Timeout.
We are the Ruffey Lake is a public park, and it's a big park, but the Vic Open is the only time we get to use all of it, and it's a really nice event because of that. That's a great rip.
Yeah, Paddy's put that in a great spot. Most of these guys will be looking sort of for that exact shot, straight up the guts with a bit of pace to give yourself an easy shot in for 2.
Or you could just go big floating roller.
Yeah. That's incredible. I didn't know that wasn't even a play on this hole.
Yeah, apparently.
Uphill
And,
rollers, ladies and gentlemen.
You can get them to go a long way. Yeah,
Wow.
that's the longest shot I've seen on this hole by far. And Jazz clearly liked it because he's going the same. Just didn't get to hold the cut for as long, and he's ended up in that tree on the right, but that's still way up there.
He'll still have a shot from where he is for sure. Chris is going take no prisoners. Straight at it, over the trees. Crunched.
That's a match to get the air shot there.
Yeah, that is a great shot.
So that's an easy putter hyzer from there, and well done.
There is a bit of a slope in this green, which makes it play a little bit slidey, exactly as that one kind of skips through. Sliding right to left, so you just got to watch your pace on your upshots here.
Sit down.
Ooh. Giving it a bit of run.
Yeah, I reckon those both had a little bit of run on them.
And this looked pretty scary out of the hand, but it was nice and stable, and
Yeah,
it
he
just
must have caught a bit of soft stuff to kind of slow down. That was a little bit hotter than maybe he wanted.
very easy approach there for Feasey.
I would like to see him jump at that one.
Give it a bit of a run.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Finn for birdie, and I didn't expect that one.
Nah, his
I wasn't
putter's a
ready.
little bit. He needs to warm the putter up a little bit to get going today.
Jazz from in the tree for birdie.
He makes no mistake. Good putt.
This has got to be one of the easier holes on the course, I think.
Yeah, this one played quite easy. I think 4.3 for the weekend.
Okay. A bit harder than I thought, but that is the entire field. We had every division basically covered for this tournament, so
Yeah, we had youngest competitor was 8 years old, I think this
so.
year, and up to 59, I think, was the oldest. So great spread of age and scores for that matter.
So after hole 2, we see Paddy, Simon, and Jazz take birdie, and Finn's still warming up. We move on to hole 3. What are we doing?
Hole 3, we're going straight uphill on this one for almost the entirety of the hole. There's a few options. There's a wide out hyzer to the side, or there's a straight up the guts. Straight up the guts will play shorter, but you got a little bit more to contend with off the tee.
Yeah, this big tree on the left here gobbles up discs.
Yeah.
Once you make it past all of those initial trees, you've really just got to put it up there. You've got OB long though as well with this path
so
back here.
Path and beyond the basket is out of bounds. For these gents, I wouldn't think really going to be an issue, but it's something to think about on this hole.
Paddy's just going that hyzer line. It's the safe play if you've got the power.
For sure.
Why not?
So he'll only have a 50-meter shot in or 45 in from there. Simon's followed suit, played out wide.
Yeah, there's just so much space up there. These guys are too smart for that. I think Finn's going for the big shots on this.
Yeah,
though.
Chris, the showman that he is going straight up the guts the way the hole was intended. He's bit off a massive bit of that one, so good drive off Chris Finn.
And once again, just simple approach shots for these guys. Should all be putting it in the circle.
Whoa. And that was very close to OB long there, but he's managed to stay in bounds. Whoa.
Jazz going something over stable and trying to skip it in.
Jazz playing for the skip too there. Nearly got him.
The classic air bounce approach from Finn, and
Parked.
it's just played that whole textbook.
Simon makes another putt from a bit of distance there. That was probably a 9-meter putt then.
I don't think his putting style changes at all, whatever distance he's putting. It's just the same casual, put it in the basket.
I think he's thrown it once or twice. So Paddy lucky to stay in bounds on his second, looking to clean up for birdie. Makes no mistake. Oh, we have a star card.
Star frame. Well done, guys.
Well done, gents. 4 birdies up and down there. And the lead at the top is still 3 from Paddy to Simon Feasey.
We're moving on to hole 4. I would ask you what the play is here, but your play is a bit weird. These guys are going to be looking at either throwing a straight putter or mid-range down the middle, or there's that wide hyzer out to the right side of this orange tree, and you just kind of dump it in. There's an ace run on this hole, and it should be a birdie for these guys.
Yeah, these guys will all be looking for birdies on this hole, 100%. Most just throwing putters down the hill, a little bit of an overstable putter, and just keep it on that line.
That was a little early with the fade, and he's caught the tree.
Unlucky there not to get through.
I'm not sure if he'll have a half look from there, but it'll be a scary run. It's downhill. That's the width you want. Just get it out wide and high.
Oh, wow. He was on a great line there. Just a touch long, I reckon, but not far off the chains at all.
Oh, Jazz going even higher and wider. Spiking it in. He's just got caught up on the right side. think Finn's going with this Champ Gator. He's been throwing a fair bit. Something over stable was a good play.
He's in there as well. He'll have a putt from there.
Yeah, solid play.
So the two boys from Geelong did get caught in the early tree. They'll both have a long birdie look, but didn't really give that one a massive, only because it's going to run through and long. So he's playing safe on that one.
Jazz just not able to connect there, but bit of a tricky stance from down in the shrubs.
Oh.
Right side again.
Oops.
See if he can bounce back.
So Simon able to connect for birdie and take a shot on the card, which is exciting. So he's closed the gap a bit on Paddy. See if Paddy can at least stop the bleeding here. Yeah, good putt by Jazz.
Ooh.
Chris making full use of that basket to get that one to stay in.
Running it around the pole.
And Paddy Robinson cleans up for his par.
So yeah, a bit of a scoring change there. Not expected on that hole at all.
No, I thought there'd be a few more birdies, but Simon Feasey has closed the gap a little bit from 3 to 2 shots. So let's see what these boys can do here on hole 5.
This is a short one, but we got this triple Mando, 20 meters off the tee.
Yeah.
Got to keep it low and just straight.
Yeah, so it is well and truly a tunnel shot. There's no way to play this except for fast and low. That being said, these boys all have the distance. They'll be looking to their stable mid-ranges or even a fairway driver to get this one out, I would think. Something that'll stay flat, stay straight, and get that distance. So
Easy. She's just piped it straight off.
Simon Feasey making that one look easy.
Oh, psych.
Oh, that's a great shot. Paddy Robinson answers straight back to Simon.
And
Well done.
I don't think I saw anyone really play this hole that well, and these guys are showing how it's done.
Yeah, I think Jazz had a bit of trouble with this one through the weekend, but not today. He's absolutely parked that as well. Oh, 4 for 4. These boys making this hole look slightly easier than it actually was in real life.
I think this one actually played quite difficult as well. I heard stories of a lot of people missing those Mandos. And
Yeah, so this hole played 3.8 shots
wow.
for the weekend,
Wow.
which is well over
That's
par
huge.
for a 75-meter hole, that's for sure.
Finney's finally got on the board there. For the second time, I guess. His second birdie, but Feasey does it as well. Just sticking that one right side, Jazz, but getting the job done.
Yeah, these open gents making this, which was probably the hardest par 3 on the weekend, looked very, very easy with 4 birdies.
Yeah, not quite the hardest par 3. There was the hole after this one coming up, but this one was a toughie as well. Again, just kind of a straight tunnel shot, but the length was really getting people.
Yeah, definitely. You do have OB up the whole left side of this hole, beyond the bollards onto the road, and then there's also a bit of out of bounds as we get close to the basket on the right-hand side of the path with the walker on it now. Yeah, this is just a pipe. This is just a hard rip. These boys, I reckon, will be playing fairway drivers or maybe a sort of a faster mid-range, but
Feasey giving that one a great run.
And he was lucky, really lucky there not to
Delayed.
skip out of bounds as well. That had a bit of pace on it still.
Yeah, it looks like Paddy's going a mid-range there, and
Just a slight turnover shot. Beautiful, beautiful shot. Yeah,
smooth.
Jazz on an ace run here, I think. Oh, a little
bit
short,
but
but he's right on the basket
Yeah.
the whole way. Beautiful
that's
shot.
how you want to. That's how you draw it up, just straight down the middle. Not pushing any of the OB or trees too hard. And there is this strange hyzer line. I've seen a few people play it, and it can work, but you are playing a bit of.
Yeah, a little bit of pinball out there, a little bit
Yeah.
of dice roll for sure. It's not really a great line, but if you can get through, it's going to stay in bounds.
It's
That's
kind of safe,
for sure.
yeah. You get a fairly easy approach as well.
Oh.
A little bit of a half run there.
Yeah, that was a good bid from where he was for sure.
Ooh, that's a roll.
Paddy was going for that, and he's managed to roll a little bit behind the basket, and he's up again.
Not phased, just drills it.
Not faced. Calm, cool, collected. Takes his par.
Easy though, getting another stroke.
That's right. Feasey has closed the gap again, so he's taking another shot off Paddy. He's getting a little closer. Jazz with a great birdie as well from the left side of the fairway.
Yeah, he's been playing well in this these first few holes. Finn cleans up. So yeah, there we see it. Feasey closing it to 1.
Wow.
Now this is a hard par 3.
It is. It's a long way down. Downhill the whole way, but it's a long, long shot from the tee. Playing all of 127 meters, this one.
Definitely. It's really squeaking it through this first set of trees, and then just getting that shape right to come in and filter through this last set of trees and onto the green. You basically have to be on the green to get the birdie. So
Yeah, I reckon that's right. And again, a sloped green, so there's some treacherous rollaways that can happen here as well if you get unlucky.
And this is the shot shape you're looking for, something that's just going to have that late turn and fade.
He's got to a good spot
trees.
there. He's going to have a bit of a look, but he'll be, again, behind a lot of low branches to get that shot.
Yeah, this is the other play. It's just going over everything. I think we had a bit of a headwind, and that's just pushed that disc across to the right side.
Yeah, that flexed out a little more than he wanted to, I think.
Paddy trying to correct off that. But that's heading right as well. It's not too bad to end up up on the hillside on the right. You could generally have a pretty easy pitch down the hill.
Yeah, I think that headwind was playing tricks on these shots. All three of those kind of flexed a lot more than they would have wanted, I think. All three on good lines too.
I think he's just gone a bit too soft on that. He was worried about going
He was.
too hard downhill, and
Unfortunately, got a little nose heavy and dug in.
yeah,
He'll have a long putt to save a par there, unfortunately.
Paddy playing it nicely, just sliding it along the leaves, and he'll be set up for his par. I reckon Finn's looking for a chance here.
He's trying to find a window. Oh, it just catches the edge of that last tree. He was looking for it for sure.
Feasey just saying he thinks he's snookered.
Just skip it up to the basket.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. It was a great drive, but there's that one last tree you got to beat. Jazz to save par.
Yeah, he's made it. That's a great putt.
Yep.
He's a solid 10, 11 meters out there for sure. Chris cleans up as well. Paddy making no mistake from 4 meters. Simon's in, so as you can see, that hole has some teeth with no birdies on the card from the final 9.
Yeah, I believe that played a whole stroke over par for the weekend, and
Yeah, it did. That's right. 4.0 for the
very few
weekend.
birdies, but well played from the final 4. And we're on to the quarry, hole 8. What are we doing?
Well, this is just a putter shot for a lot of these guys. Lots of opportunity for hitting the rocks and rolling down the hills, though. So they're all trying to land on that landing zone, which is just up in a 5-meter circle around the basket.
We'll say I'm going for an ace run. Give it a crack.
He's going for an ace. Chris has called it early.
Got the social media Geelong crew just lagging. But yeah, it's there's the putter backhand. It's just really a slight turnover. You can go forehand as well, but
A very
these guys,
aceable hole, this one.
definitely.
Whoa.
And that was so close.
That was very, very close. That's the play. Slight turnover backhand.
Yep.
Putter shot. Gravy.
And you can go pretty hard at this one because there's that backstop.
Oh, sit down. Yeah, Jazz gets the pro roll there, and it
Yeah.
stays on the top shelf.
This is leaking right. More pro backspin there.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
just
know.
settled nicely.
Mine do not stay up there. Mine just roll right back to the tee when I do that. But
Yeah, if you roll back down off this cliff, it can be
now Chris
Sort of
called
a-
ace run here, so let's see
no,
what he's
true.
got.
He's hit early. it's how did it hold its speed off that
What the
hit?
devil sticks did he just do? So he's hit a branch 15 meters off the tee, and it's actually put it on line for the chains all the way. Wow.
Did you see that putt?
I did see that putt. Paddy's
That
gonna
was,
pretend he didn't see it.
The sketchiest 2-meter putt of the whole tournament right there.
So over the weekend, this hole played as a mandatory gimme zone, but these boys wanted to putt out from the top shelf. Just for safety, we didn't get people walking up to play to finish off those holes.
That was a run.
That
and
was
a half.
close.
Oh man,
Can you imagine?
that would have been sweet to get that on film.
Whew.
That hole's been aced a few times, but we're moving on to the last hole, hole
Hey, there's
9.
my car. It's my car.
Oh wow, look
blue
at that. Nice hell damage there. We got a simple sort of forehand shot or slight backhand turnover again with a putter, but 12-meter circle island.
Yeah, it's
OB outside of
it's
that.
an OB island, so you got to land on the island, or you're playing from a drop zone with a penalty shot. The stage is set here. Paddy's got a 1-stroke lead on Simon. Let's see what these boys can do here.
Yeah, Simon's up first, so he can really put the pressure on. He's going the backhand. Just gently tossing it down there. And this is going
Has
long.
that gone long?
That
Has he gone long?
that garden's OB, so
yeah, that's
he's
very
pushing
close
it.
to the OB line there.
We got no signals from any spotter, so not sure on that one. Jazz
Jazz
going
puts
backhand
that on a
as
great
well.
line.
Yeah,
Slight
well played.
flex, just stops at the basket. Great shot.
and here's
Paddy
the
got-
common play, the forehand, something overstable.
Yep. You got a good slope of the green to sort of knife into and slow down. Oh yeah.
Good chain high skip,
Yep.
but he's on the island. That's the big thing. That's all he wanted. Disc tracker here, just missing that stake and
Yeah, great shot.
right where you want it.
He's put himself in a great spot. He's kissing
Finney's hunting. Yeah, he's hunting aces.
Finney's going for ace. A flare ace maybe. Oh,
Got the shot away.
not a
but,
bad line.
So we'll see where Feasey ended up here.
So he must.
I think he was in bounds.
He
yeah.
stayed in bounds, but he's
Just.
got a long putt for birdie now, and he's
Oh.
missed it. That's it.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
but,
it.
We'll watch these guys clean up and
Oh, try to clean up.
yeah, might be here a while, but we'll see.
Chris had a bit of extra camera power this final 9, I reckon. Enjoyed being on camera, making some power putts.
Solid clean up there.
Simon's made his par as well. So that's essentially has given Paddy the opportunity to go 2 shots from where he is, and he makes no mistake. Plays it safe.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, I think he was joking about it earlier, just before this, sailing at OB. But no worries about that now.
Yeah, take your time on that one.
Finishing with a birdie. Nice final round and well played for the tournament. There
you
it
have
is.
it, folks. 2018 champion, Patrick Robinson from Geelong.
Yeah, he just played solid all weekend. His first 2 rounds were both 10 under and really set himself up nicely. So yeah, one stroke win in the end.
Very tight.
Hey guys, Paddy Robinson here. I've just won the Vic Open. This is the first time I've won this event, and I'm absolutely stoked. We're out at Doncaster in Ruffey Lake, and it's been a big 3 days, but it's been good. My daggers were on point. I was putting really well the first 2 rounds, and that really got me where I needed to be. The final 9 was really tough. Simon Feasey was right on my tail, and in the end I won by 1 stroke. So I'd like to thank Latitude 64. They've got amazing discs, and that helped me get the win this weekend. I'd like to thank the Geelong Disc Golf Club. We drove up every day. It was great fun, and heaps of positive vibes. And I'd like to thank all my friends and family, especially my wife. She was watching the whole time on the live feed, so yeah, thanks everyone. It's been great. Cheers.
Yeah, great win there by Paddy, and
Such a gentleman.
yeah, good bloke to win.
Yeah,
there.
great bloke.
First Vic Open for him, so well done, and thank you all for watching. Thank you to the Melbourne Disc Golf Club and the Heaths for putting on a great Vic Open. Thanks to Ryan Budge for helping out with filming and editing, and we'll see you with the next round.
Cut Roll Media.